Why, hello there. Today is day 712 since Elden Ring was first announced at E3 2019, and this is the Elden Wait. And I missed the last episode in the middle of the week. It's just been a busy week, and I have a cool idea that I was hoping to get out today, Friday, but I'm going to do that Monday instead and just count it as a loss on Wednesday. So I apologize for the irregularity in the schedule, but it is what it is. But today I wanted to just briefly touch on something that has affected the community, which is the passing of Kentaro Miura. And apologies if I'm not pronouncing that perfectly. I think it's more like Kentaro Miura, and I'm not very confident in my Japanese pronunciation. But he was the author behind Berserk, and a few other manga, but a prolific artist, a prolific storyteller, and for us in the Souls community and the video game community has had a huge impact on Dark Souls, Final Fantasy, Devil May Cry, tons of manga, tons of just art and culture and the fantasy genre in general. He died at 54 from an acute aortic dissection. And I would not claim to be, I'm not a long-running Berserk fan, but I've been reading Berserk. You may have seen, actually, my Kindle behind me. That's how I've been reading it over the last few months. So his passing is disappointing, as I've really enjoyed the story. It's devastating to hear, and probably more so for me personally. It's something that's been such a huge influence on Souls that it's just sad to see such a brilliant person pass away so young. And I just wanted to give a little time, a little respect, especially because I know a lot of people in this community are probably feeling it right now. I know a lot of people are really big Berserk fans, much more so than I, who's just coming to it now. But it's the impact that it's had, and especially on the things that I love, is huge. And I wanted to give respect to that because obviously it's been pretty big. And I wanted to bring up just a few things. This is the announcement from the publisher that Kentaro passed away at 54, as I said. And then here is Miura himself. And I just wanted to bring up also that Zoli the Witch, a top-tier modder and a programming wizard or witch, made a really nice video honoring his memory that I will link in the description and above. That sort of shows some nice Souls comparisons and things that in Dark Souls are inspired. But even not having been through the series, it's very clear that the tone, the world, some of the themes are definitely, I can see the connection between Berserk and the Souls series, and just the general philosophy on the world and humanity as a force for good mixed, how it's complicated, and sort of the idea of ambition and dreams. It's all very much there. And as it relates to Elden Ring, we've seen stuff like this is the spiral tree. I actually haven't gotten to this part. This is in the Fantasia arc for Berserk. It's a tree that crosses between planes, apparently, and we've sort of seen that potentially alluded to in Elden Ring with the tree in the leaked trailer. And then another Elden Ring connection that may exist is the design of this, the Valkyrie with this knight in Berserk. So I just wanted to bring up a few things there, but you can see more references, especially from the series in Zuli's video. And I recommend taking a look, especially if you're not familiar. And if you are familiar, it's nice to jog memory just to see how directly some of the inspirations are. And I do think that's one of the things, just like Kentaro was an amazing artist, and some of the images are just arresting if you haven't looked at Berserk. It's really, really beautiful, weird, disgusting, jarring, affecting stuff. And you can see that with Dark Souls, especially with some of the enemy designs, are just that same thing of they're not just trying to look like badass or cool. There's always this weirdness, this corruption, especially with a lot of the enemies being sort of like demonic. And you get that similar thing in Dark Souls, where there's a level of dignity, but there's also this corruption, this sort of like, you know, it's not meant to be like badass. It's meant to be sort of repulsive and reflect the nature and the soul of the individual and how they've been affected. And I think that's something I really appreciate about the Souls series and Fromsoftware in general, is their excellent monster designs, and that is something you can find in spades in Berserk, and a lot of Dark Souls cool designs are inspired by Berserk. So yeah, I just wanted to honor his memory and just put out there, you know, just, you know, I'm sure Fromsoftware, Miyazaki among others, clearly love Berserk, and I'm sure that it's disappointing and tragic news, and I know a lot of people in the community, so I just wanted to, you know, just offer support, condolences, and as well as to Miura, his family, just because, you know, it's a tragic thing, and he was gone too soon, and the cause of his death is something that's often linked to high stress, and I think another thing that can sort of apply to us as being big fans is, you know, it seems like the community a good thing, but Kentaro, it seems like, looking at just some of his history, really pushed himself probably too hard, and he had a lot of pressure on him, most likely, and it's just something to remember and just to keep in mind. It's something I've been reflecting on just a little bit, especially for people looking for Elden Ring. If you're fans of Fromsoftware, George R.R. Martin, just recognizing the humanity behind the artists who create these things we love, and it can be frustrating to really want something and have it not come out, but also people are complex, and even though these people make this brilliant stuff and it's easy to see them as, you know, superhuman, they're complicated people with issues and daily lives, and I would never want an artist to sacrifice their humanity and their health for their work, and but I know it's complicated. And I would also throw that out as someone who's very invested in just the community and creators. It's easy, even as like a creator for like YouTube videos, you know, I hope everyone just takes care of themselves and just keeps the perspective. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. It's easy to be in a sprint mindset, but sometimes the best thing is to just like let things slide. And, you know, not to use it as an excuse, but busy at work, I had to let an episode slide this week, and I was beating myself up about it. But what's that going to do ultimately? Yeah, nothing. And I'm certainly not on the level of any of the people I was just mentioning, but, you know, I think it's easy, even if you're not a creator making stuff, I think sort of tragedy of like an early passing potentially to just stress and anxiety is just to take a step back sometimes and try and find a way to relax or improve your situation if possible. So just wanted to put some words out there. There is nothing about Elden Ring in particular coming out today, so this is sort of the big news for the Souls community, and I do have something fun on Monday that I would like to spend a little bit more time on, spend some time on this weekend, and there will be the Hunt, an episode of The Hunt coming out next week that I'm looking forward to. So look forward to that, and we'll see. I don't have anything additional to say regarding Elden Ring or E3 or anything. I'm just waiting like everyone else, you know, just seeing what happens. So, but thank you for checking out this video. You know, take care of yourself, and I'll see you for the next Elden Wait.